Say, man, what's going on, man? Welcome to the Cronkite Show in the universe. It's a special edition of the War Zone. We'll be back tonight at 7 o'clock with my man Noel Pinnock talking about getting white supremacists out of law enforcement. But I came to you today. I'm a little bit calmer than I was yesterday. Dr. Grenita Lathan decided she was going to leave HISD. I get it. Give you some backstory on Dr. Lathan so that you can clearly understand where we are. This lady showed up about maybe 6 years ago with Greer, maybe longer than that. I don't remember exactly, but we had a bunch of failing schools. Matter of fact, I think we had like 53 failing schools. And the lady came in, put the work in, working with the principals and all that, and got us to a point where we didn't have all them failing schools no more. We didn't have them. But along the way, you had a board that was in place that didn't want her. They did not want her. They fired her unceremoniously one night in the middle of a board meeting. I was sitting at home in the driveway when it happened and watching the board meeting on line. And it normally takes me about 22 minutes to get to the boardroom from where I was. But when they fired her in the middle of a board meeting, I made it to the boardroom in 7 minutes. And I came through with that fire in my chest. Because this ain't finna go on like this. And they wanted to bring Abe Savager back, who had got caught up in corruption and they had to pay him to leave. So they just went and had them a meeting with just they little group of people, they little block that they vote with. And they were going to bring him back. But we killed that with the elected officials and the community support. And 3 days later, they had to give her a job back. But the thing before they did that, I had told them 3 months prior, I was writing for the African American News and Issues. And I did a story on the board and told them that they were going to try to bring Savager back, that they were going to try to get rid of Grenita. So everything I said 3 months later happened. The disrespect that they've given this lady from the time that she's there, you'd have to watch the board meetings. I was there a lot of nights, and I saw it firsthand. Ann Sung, Holly Villaseca, Elizabeth Santos, Deanna Dobler, Sergio Lira at the time would ask all kind of stupid shit from the administration, basically putting them on scavenger hunts to do stupid shit. And they were just doing it to see if they could break her. And they just couldn't seem to break her spirits. And if you understood the magnitude of what this lady did for black education, she did it for all kids. And here's the thing. You got a lot of people say, well, we don't like her. They this and that. Well, a lot of people didn't like her because she required you to do your job. You ain't like that, huh? You ain't like that. I'm listening to these people seem so shocked yesterday, like Ann Sung, but you were one of the ones that tried to fire her wrongfully. But you shocked that she would leave? Why you shocked? The second superintendent y'all done ran off, man. You ran off Carranza. You run off Grenita. So now who y'all gonna bring in here? Pepe Le Pew? Everybody that's in this game, education, know that y'all want a Latino superintendent. I've never seen something be so blatant and something so racist with the way that they treated Dr. Grenita Lathan. That it is what it is. But I tell you what, you never liked her, you didn't want her, but she belonged to us. She belonged to us. So the good doctor, I know sometimes you peek at my video, it ain't no way in hell that we gonna let you get out the city unless we shut the city down for you. We got something we working on. Let me tell you something, and then this woman was heaven sent for black education. She helped a lot of black schools. My old high school was failing, and now we're international baccalaureate school, an international world baccalaureate school, because she believed in those kids. You had a superintendent that knew kids by name. You had a superintendent that was familiar with the community members. And because some of y'all couldn't get exactly what you wanted out of here. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't get everything I wanted. Me and the good doctor, we would go toe-to-toe. And you know what? Ain't too many people can go toe-to-toe with me when I'm fighting for education and still be standing. But the good doctor would go toe-to-toe. She's the first superintendent that I saw that allowed some type of gang intervention to come inside of the school system to try to save our children. See, if you ain't bringing somebody here like that, then who you bringing? Now, I'm going to tell you who they're going to try to bring. They're going to try to bring somebody that will allow them to do the crooked stuff that they normally are able to do. They ain't been able to make the money that they make. And hold on a second, y'all. Yeah. They gonna try to bring somebody in here where they can pull their schemes. Say, man, let me tell you something, man. Sometimes y'all need to leave well enough alone, bro. Now, if y'all don't know, State Representative Harold Dutton filed a bill this morning that if that bill passes, it will give TEA the power to come in and take over the school system. You people need to learn how to leave well enough alone. I really appreciate board member Kathy Buford Daniels. The last 48 hours, she been leaving it on the floor. She ain't been holding her tongue. She been saying what she need to say. And that's what we need, my sister. We need somebody to stand up right now. And I totally agree with you, John Smith. This is a total disgrace. This board is a disgrace. And people worry about me. Oh, you running for school board, man. Your mouth this and that. No, but my passion is in order. I love kids, and I want to see them succeed. This board is self-serving. Not all of them. Not all of them. Let's get that straight. The ones that have the agendas. So I'm not one to throw a rock and hide my hand. So that's Sue Dygard, Holly Villaseca, Ann Sung, Elizabeth Santos, Danny Hernandez, and Judith Cruz. You have your own agenda. But y'all that have to run in November need to understand one thing. If you run in the area that requires African American votes, you're not getting them. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. Ms. Santos, you kiss your political career goodbye. Ain't no African American finna vote for you. It's not gonna happen. Kelly, yeah, Grenita's leaving and she's going to Springfield, Missouri. She's going to Springfield, Missouri, make 300 G's a year, just what it needs to be. I mean, the motives are clear, John. Their motives it's about money, man. I mean, these folk normally, get in bed with vendors and all that stuff, and they make a lot of money under the table because school board representation does not get a salary like other political positions. So the thing is that they need to be able to have the right person in the top seat to be able to pull some of the things off that they want to pull off. And that hasn't been happening. So, with that being said, we lost a good person. And Lord knows I didn't agree with everything that Dr. Latham did. Nowhere near it. But see, I'm different than the people that's complaining. I clearly understand business. In business, you don't get everything you want. You don't get everything you want. But what she did Is she try and it's the same for Carranza. When they try to level the playing field for African American kids and poor kids and Latino kids, somebody seems to always have a problem with that person. You really don't want to educate those kids. You just need them to make money. You just need their bodies in the seat every morning by 10:30 so that you can make your money. Are these the type of people that we need representing us? No, no. And any one of y'all on the school board, because you throw rocks and hide your hands, you'll never debate me publicly. I will eat you for lunch. Nah, they ain't named no interim. She's not leaving until July 1st. So by then we should have another superintendent that then took the job, or however they gonna do it, man. But I'm not embracing another superintendent at the moment. I think they like, we gotta find the best in the country. You had the best in the country and they ain't realize it. What other superintendent could navigate hurricanes, floods, pandemics? No matter what this lady did, she ain't never been good enough. So that tells me what my mama said when I was a kid is true. Baby, you got to be 3 or 4 times better than them at all times. And she was 3 or 4 times better. With the games that you people played, with the disrespect that you exhibited, I don't know how in the hell anybody that's African American would vote for any one of you. You are a disgrace to the educational component throughout the United States of America. And when it's all said and done, your legacy will be cemented in the fact that eventually the Texas Education Agency is going to take over our school district, not because we're failing, but because of the conduct of you board members. Good doctor. I ain't seen one better than you. But you can't leave Houston until the family shut the city down for you. And we gonna shut the city down. She belonged to us. And we gonna shut the city down one last time. And we gonna do it the way it needs to be done. You feel what I'm saying? With that being said, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. We gonna be back here tonight. $7:00. Noel Pinnock. George Floyd Act and all this legislation ain't gonna work unless you can get white supremacists out of law enforcement. We're gonna talk about it tonight, man. And you right, John. It's a bunch of shit. But be careful what you wish for. November 2nd, 3rd, whatever. I'm running for school board. You took our angel. You ran our angel off. Give them the devil. And here's the thing. Ain't too many of you school board members up there got more knowledge than me when it comes to that system. Ain't too many of you school board reps up there got the passion that I got for education. Y'all are a disgrace. You are a disgrace. Don't sit here and complain about Trump or his followers because you exhibit the same behavior. You treated that lady like garbage. And you walk around with your head held high. Guess what? Especially you, Santos, we finna get your political career over with, baby. You're not getting no black votes. You can charge it to the game. None. None. Ask Lyra and Dobler what it feel like when you don't get them black votes. So y'all have a great day, man. I look at y'all and talk to y'all tonight with Demetri and Donovan and our special guest, Noel Pinnock. I'll holler at y'all.